Hello, thank you for being here. Welcome back. Let's dive into Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. There could be like a lack of self-love in your life. There could have been something that was blocking something. Sagittarius energy. Remembering having an awakening or like coming out of the darkness, you can see his hand like outreaching towards the light. So it's like literally remembering something, or there could be like some kind of imagining a kind of golden aura glow around you, and protection rituals and grounding rituals, imagining that dark excess gray energy exhaling through the base of your feet into the soil and inhaling positive golden light energy, and imagining that kind of sphere of energy could be really important. Somebody could want your forgiveness or wants to apologize or work something out with you. This could be somebody who's very like fuckboyish or playerish or something like that. They can be very fake. There's something about working with your inner child and communicating with your spirit guides at this time as well. There could be a need to pull away from communication and distraction as well. Somebody could be trying to keep you in a negative place through their words as well. This is the time to distance yourself, retreat, and really like observe like who you are with this person or who you are in general or things like that. So maybe we'll pull a Cali card. I feel like this is kind of, oh, we have a card out. Coworker trying to set you up. So maybe this was meant to come out in your reading and that's why it was there. This could be somebody who wants to apologize. Tell us more for Sag. Wow. Could be a Leo. Could it be like a leader of some sort as well? Or wants to play that way? Could be older than you. Dakshina. Okay, fear can undermine your confidence, erode your trust, and steal the joy you take in living. Interesting. Erode your trust. The benign yet mighty Dakshina Kali manifests to conquer fear and realign the mind and path towards peace and light. Make a sincere offering of your heart to her now, and you will receive generous blessings and assistance. So this is a time to really break into spirituality and praying. Open your heart with trust for that which is blessed and beautiful wants to manifest in your life. For trust. Interesting. Dakshina Kali conquers even the most extreme fear. She steps forward with her right foot, a sign she will create order from chaos. Her four arms are raised to bestow blessings and wield the divine weaponry necessary to protect the soul. She restores, realigns, and interesting. She restores and realigns. Okay, deftly eliminating that which has no place on your soul path. Her actions are powerful and benevolent. She appears fierce yet is benign. Her oracle brings the message that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense the scenario may appear to be, it shall become little more than a passing memory and shall not have any negative bearing on your future. As Dakshina Kalima is the portent of a fiery sunset and ending to a truly frightening and difficult time. So you could feel like there's a lot of endings happening right now as a lot of planets are shifting signs. Yet this brings a new inner experience of courage, self-trust, and renewed, increasingly empowered personal relationship with the divine. Interesting. So knowing even like if there's obstacles or like oppositions or opposing people that you'll survive. New inner experience of courage, self-trust. Okay. Yeah, this could be an Aquarius or maybe a Virgo or a Leo, or somebody just in your daily routine or your daily life, at work perhaps, or dating. This could be somebody from an organization or a network of like maybe somebody you don't know that well. She is a reminder of the dark night that allows for rest and regeneration before the light of sunrise awakens to a new cycle of experience. She is with us through both dark and light. She arises in a reading to bring comfort and reassurance that you are allowed to receive wonderful blessings. Yeah, somebody could have been like trying to like come between you and blessings. If you have been, maybe that's why distance is so important. If you have been enduring suffering, not only will she bring it to an end, she ensures you gain something of tremendous value from the experience to help you avoid greater suffering in the future. To engage the peaceful blessings and psychological renewal that Dakshina Kali bestows, you can make an offering. The term Dakshina means gift. Typically, the gift you offer a healer or spiritual teacher with gratitude for their teachings and blessings. What could anyone possibly offer the great being like Kali Ma? Love, affection, prayers, especially those that relate not only to us, but all beings in need. Honor and with reverence. Why are these gifts sufficient? Ma is the enlightened divine presence. She has no need for flattery or gifts to elicit love, grace, or protection. She gives that freely and generously. The offering is about what it does for us on the human level. Making a genuine offering opens the heart and puts us in a position to truly receive. To demand from an entitled perspective, locked in ego or blocked in fear, does not open us to her. Even though she pours forth love and healing in great abundance, we are like concrete with the water of her love sliding over us, unable to permeate, restore, and nourish. We need to be like the tilled soil, open and receptive, capable of taking in her grace. For that to happen, we need to place our hearts and the minds in the best state to engage with her. An offering is a humbling act of respect and acknowledgement. It is an act of imploring. It opens the receptive channel in our hearts. Dakshina appears when we are in need of the Divine Mother wishes to bring a blessing into our lives. To your reminder to put ourselves in the best state of receptivity. No matter how good or deserving we may strive to be, if we cannot open and allow grace in, our wounded perspective continues to have the upper hand in our minds. And so that could be that inner child healing, right? and create further suffering in our lives. If we believe we do not deserve grace, are not worthy of the gift of the Divine Mother's healing and love, and are not willing to trust and drop our defenses, then we are saying thank you, but I cannot accept, for this gift is too much. Do you wish to allow such attitudes to deny the Divine Mother's free-flowing blessing in your life? If not, then give to her. Give to her to allow yourself to receive from her. Every being benefits because her blessings are enlightened, bringing healing to you and simultaneously improving circumstances for all. Be like the child who asks their mother for a beautiful gift and knows it will be their mother's pleasure to bestow it on them, therefore increasing happiness for all. You can only experience that if you allow Dakshina to enter your heart and your world. You have free will. What will you choose? This could be about work. This could be contracts, relationships, Gemini energy here. This could be a coworker or somebody close to you, or something about a home or something like that. Very interesting reading for sure. With facade, inner child, distance. All right, Sagittarius, let's jump right on in. Somebody could be like trying to shut you up or stop you from speaking as well, side note. Or they try to talk over you or talk you down or dominate the conversation. Maybe you don't feel comfortable talking with this person. You could have like Mercury conjunct Saturn in synastry with them, or something just like restrictive maybe in your communication with them could be relevant. Let's see what we've got. Job security, kind of sideways. So maybe you're not sure if you have job security right now. You could be thinking about this, or something about speaking or like gossiping could be important here. It's all timing coming out kind of sideways. So that could be important here, like knowing how to work with the transits that are happening, or knowing that you can still achieve things even regardless of transits. Gifts, interesting. You could have gifts, or maybe somebody wants to gift you something, or you need distance to receive a gift. Be careful of people trying to take advantage of you. So these people could be like preying on your lack of self-love, or lack of self-respect, or lack of ability to set boundaries, or something like that. South node karma paid off. Interesting. So you could be like finishing karma from your south node so that you can move towards your destiny or good karma. North node, decisive focus. So that could be really important here as well. Like maybe you need to have more discernment and less wishy-washy boundaries, and more of like I don't know, some kind of structure maybe. Decisive focus, like discernment, like decisive, like this is like no bullshit, right? Like you don't allow things to waste your time. Bitchy man. So you could be dealing with somebody that's very feminine. This could be a coworker trying to set you up. This could be the masculine, this fuckboy energy that might want to apologize. They could have been spreading rumors or something like that. They're ready to bite your hand, coming out kind of in the reverse or sideways. They could have been doing that, or maybe they still are ready to do that. Wants to be you, kind of sideways. So this person could be jealous of you, right? So alrighty, this was kind of toxic. What's your action? Sagittarius' most important vital actions, please. End it. End something, close something out, be mature. Something about Saturn is relevant here, like maturing. You could be like entering your Saturn return, or there's a need for you to be mature, or like adopt a more Capricornian mindset, or something about work could be really important. Like focus on the bag, focus on long-term security. This person could be changing their mind about something, or maybe you need to change your mind about this person. There's something about, gossip came out right literally on top of apology there. So there could be something about not communicating with this person. Something here is overburdensome, and I feel like you shouldn't let this distract you, and you shouldn't pursue it. So I feel like you should kind of check out of something, is what this is saying to me. Because I feel like you're not seeing something clearly, and you don't want to be in denial or like projecting that something's better than it is or something. Sagittarius messages for Sag. Oh. Could be dealing with a Leo. It could be important that you step into like some action mode. This person could be talking about real estate or something, or has emotional issues. They could also be like a Sag or Capricorn. I feel like you need to be like cognizant of you threading your intentions into reality at this time. This person could have misunderstood you, or like misinterpreted or made assumptions or something like that. Sagittarius. Oh. Yeah, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So there could be a heartache here. This could be something like you're not in love with, or you're falling out of love with, especially with bitchy man here. You might need to stand your ground with this person. And I feel like that's going to lead you more to spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Like maybe this was destined to come into your life for you to learn these lessons and like come into more of your power. Because I feel like there's something about this person not being very harmonious. This could have been somebody that you were dating, perhaps, that you need to like defend yourself for, or against. I mean, against anything else for Sag. Yeah, the most difficult part of a situation is over. I feel like you just need to put this person in their place. That's funny that it like rang, it like made like a like a dinner bell, like ding ding dinner is served, like winner winner chicken dinner. Something about your health needs to be, you need to be aware of this. You don't want anything in your life that impacts your health. Especially if this person like trying to take from you or take your gifts away from you or like sabotage opportunities or not give to you, that could be a concern because I don't even know how gifts got in reverse there. So, oh yeah, there's something about your negativity or negative people or negativity in general could be important here to stay away from. Maybe this person's very negative, right? I don't know. Journey. I feel like you got to pack your shit and go. Yeah, be wise. Like, stay above it all. There's something about not focusing. There's something about you needing to focus more on like your psychic ability and having good plans and hard work, and yet not getting together with friends could be important at this time as well. Yeah, they could be like impacting you emotionally, or you could absorb their like emotions. You're highly thought of, but I feel like this person could bring some kind of instability to your family life or your emotional life or your home life in general. Or yeah, but I feel like there's definitely like a money path waiting for you, but you have to use your intuition to find it, and you have to defend yourself as well. And if you don't, there's going to be issues. This could be like a new job or something. And this is not like a temporary situation, so there is a need to get really decisive and clear as well to like really defend yourself, but still use your intuition to make beneficial changes. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. Interesting. I love it. It's a little bit tricky. It's kind of like walking a tightrope. Sagittarius energy. Most important vital messages. Algas. Interesting. Let's see what that's about. Breathing exercises could be important. Scorpio energy could be here. The Algis rune is a Norse rune that symbolizes protection, defense, and spiritual growth. It's associated with luck and prosperity. It's a strong protective rune that shields against enemies and evil. So, just as the elk protects itself from enemies with antlers. Interesting. Oh shit, that's crazy. So I'm a Sagittarius, and somebody just tried calling me. So that's wild. I just put it on silent because fuck that right now. That's so interesting. Okay, oh my god. So this person could be calling you, right? The Algis rune resembles the uppercase Y. So maybe you're questioning a lot as well at this time. But let's see what else we've got. That's crazy. That's insane. Sorry. The timing on that bad boy. He's a bit of a bad boy, I think. But let's see. Too much information. Connects the two worlds of life and death through the rainbow bridge, and we even saw the rainbow. And that's funny. The horn. Somebody's literally honking the horn, like dan, 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 like literally. The symbol of the rune is interpreted in different ways, but it's characteristic of a common to all algas. I feel like that was like a successful because I didn't take that call. Algis is the rune of protection against external forces. So these could be things external to you, literally, like other people. Like in astrology, oppositions or opposition aspects really show an external force entering your life usually. Algis is the rune of protection in life. It symbolizes the moment of birth and the moment of death as the imprint of the raven's foot. So you could be called to Morgan, or I think we talked about Morgan a bit, and she's represented with the crow. Algis is associated with ravens. Algis means a clear warning not to take a step further to avoid bad things. Algis bridges the gap between the human and the divine. It is important for those seeking advice to prepare for enlightenment. For the future, this means that one should not pursue egoistic goals because failure is already pre-programmed. If one does not want to fail, one should also think about the people around oneself. Interesting. According to interpretation, the symbol of the rune forms the trace of a raven's foot, which is said to come from Hugin, Odin's raven. The imprint of such a prominent bird should hold great power. People believed at the time. Another interpretation sees the sign as a defensively outstretched palm with spread fingers. Why did I say three? Maybe three fingers. Because some spirits will leave markings, right? Anyways, this refers to Heimdall, the guardian of the Rainbow Bridge, who guards the borders between the worlds. The son of the Valkyries is known as Gjallarhorn, but his sword, the trident symbol, is just as important. So Pisces, we have a lot in Pisces right now, which is a trident, and Poseidon as well. So there could be like illusions, right? Especially with North Node, which represents illusions, conjoining like Mercury, Saturn, and Pisces, like whatever house Pisces rules in your chart is receiving this kind of illusionary expansion, over expansion energy. But it's also very good energy, but in ways it can also be nebulous or deceptive. Or tricky. Yeah, we said like a tightrope. It's like when the road is foggy and you've kind of still got to like make your way through. It can be used for attack or defense depending on the situation. Interesting. In the physical world, Algiz acts as a protective weapon like a sword that protects with its sharp blade. In the spiritual world, Algiz represents faith in the gods and that which lies beyond our five physical senses. So you could be using your psychic ability, right? We saw that card, I think, in intuition. A lot of, Sagittarius is a very spiritual sign, so it usually gifts people with that ability to see the future and things like that. Ultimately, the rune Algiz represents the antlers of the elk, a powerful totem in the Norse world of the gods. As a talisman, the Algiz runes promises protection and helps to build defenses. So this could be, I just looked at the clock, 1513, so maybe this is like a Leo or Gemini or an Aries or an Aquarius that you're involved with. The protective energy of the Algiz rune also has a favorable effect on relationships with fellow human beings. A positive attitude is transferred to the environment. Good mood infects. In partnerships, security and harmony prevails because Algiz enables the partners to open up to each other and to clearly understand the needs of the other. So maybe you're like understanding your needs or their needs. The Algiz rune also stands for peace, and it is immediately catching to the eye. The symbol for today's peace sign is the circled Algiz rune. The protection symbol is closely related to the Valkyries, those female legendary figures who gave strength and protection to the brave heroes of Norse mythology. They mediated between Odin and his chosen Aesir. The rune Algiz has a complex meaning, which is sometimes why it's difficult to interpret in a reading. The Germanic word Algiz means protection. The second name of the rune Algiz is Elhaz or El, which means elk. The oldest form of symbolism is reminiscent of the huge antlers of the northern animal. Interesting. I'm getting like Sansa Stark energy now. But okay, let's, somebody here could also be built. Side note, I feel like Scorpio energy is really relevant though. Ooh, I just knocked over all those cards. Strange. And this one came out Uruz. That's interesting. Somebody could have prominent Aries in their chart. I'm kind of curious what Uruz is about. Strength, endurance, and protection. Fertility, virility, and the unconscious shaping of energy. So you could notice like a lot of what you're thinking right now is manifesting instantly. Uruz is the rune of healing, growth, and success. Regeneration. Interesting. The healing process. Let's see. The energetic Futhark rune Uruz reveals the almost inexhaustible power that lies in the very essence of every human being. Fiery energy, for bound and fiery energy, it creates a breeding ground for powerful deeds, endurance, and virility. It's the mother of shaping and also stands for natural structures and original knowledge, the wisdom of the earth. Interesting. It can mobilize inner strength to achieve goals, realize dreams, settle conflicts, and act responsibly. The second symbol of the rune sequence can at sometimes warn against thoughtless decisions, errors and judgments, and imprudence. Something about becoming more mature and wise, maybe. I feel like this is similar to, I was talking about Saturn in this reading. Interesting. 1750 on the clock. Okay, let's move on. Really want to pull a Celtic for you guys. Sagittarius energy, last messages for Sag. This could be about partying or getting together with certain people. Somebody could be a mentor to you in some way. Morgan came out when we discussed her. That's funny. Silver arrow. Okay, I guess, yeah, wise. We have like this wise old man on the bottom. And we have otherworldly here. Interesting. I wonder what 42 is about. It opened right to it. Wonderstruck, fantasy, enchantment. Okay, you might often be accused of pipe dreaming or having your head in the clouds, but this is where you find your strength. So attuned are you to the other world that you could almost be a changeling. It's one of your gifts. It is a virtue, and you should not apologize it for those who have no understanding of such things. The path you tread can be difficult at times, as if you were constantly misunderstood and not fully of this world, but you are here for a reason. There is something you are born to do, be it art, music, magic, or healing. Your face sensibilities will come out in your talents. So this could be past life talents, right? In the meantime, take comfort in the fact your gifts have not gone unnoticed. They are benevolent, otherworldly forces watching over you and guiding your steps. Trust your Fae instincts. I love that, especially regarding dating. Relationships will be important as well. So let's see if we've got an Egyptian Sagittarius energy. This could be the goddess Morrigan or Kali or any other, like Hecate, Bastet here, right? Passion and skill, Taz or Ta, I don't know how to say it, but focusing on your skills at this time, improving them could be really important. Some big focus on like dating or leadership or creativity. Anything else for Sag? Sovereignty, Crow. Wow, strong Morgan energy here for sure. Let's see. Crow doth warn of battle cry, black messengers soar through darkest sky. Death, destruction, loss, and woe consumes the mind, must let it go. So there could be paranoia here. This could be about a Gemini or something at work, co-workers. My macabre presence itself declares the battle is commenced. The primordial cry of deep wounding is consumed within the darkest of your emotions as you sink into despairing depths of the unknown. From deep within, I lend you my spiritual sight to see beyond your limited vision as I bring forth the message from the worlds. For it is the mystery and magic of the old ways that beckon you when I soar into view. I am a harbinger of change and transformation. And having observed you, I have come to reveal both strength of your light, another thing about strength, right? So coming into your strength or leadership could be part of this transformation, and the deep magic that is summoned from the darkness within. As you learn to fly between the worlds, hurts of the past are released, so let go and allow the mighty span of my jet black wings to help you rise you up. The song Rhiannon could be relevant, Fleetwood Mac. Feel the power and the expansion as you claim sovereignty over all. Time to reclaim your strength and power. Balance the light by embracing your shadow side. Crow highlights the path you are to take, so maybe the movie Crow could be relevant too. Time to reclaim your strength and power. I love that. A death or ending of the old is imminent. Release the past and move on. Time to reclaim your strength and power. Crows are a magical bridge between the worlds and can be used to fly and spy. As a sign of mortality, the crow is often feared for its presence, for death is imminent when crow appears. Strong Scorpio energy, right? Rebirth, the phoenix. As a carrier of magic, mystery, and power, the crow is associated with the goddess of battle, the Morgan. Wow. Totally different deck and still referencing Morgan, and can assist us in claiming our sovereignty. So you might have to defend. I believe Morgan protected against thieves as well, so you might need to be very cunning or something. Yeah, something about career or a Gemini, strong Gemini energy, or this could be somebody like local to you that you need to be aware of, or somebody that's talking a lot or talks a lot. Any last messages for, or this could be a mindset. Anything else, Sagittarius? We have The Bodyguard, the movie. So there could be, I literally believe that's like Kevin Costner, I think, protecting Whitney Houston's character from getting shot. You Deserve to Move On is here as well, standing up literally beside the bell. So that could be like a wake-up call or something like that. Let's see. Be triggering. So this is a good time for you to step into your power. You're already highly thought of. If you need to put up boundaries and not hang out with people, please do so. Take initiative. Yeah, you could have been like a person who didn't take initiative in the past. Maybe you don't have a lot of like Aries placements, but I feel like as we have Venus in Aries and it'll be going through its retrograde and we'll have Saturn moving into Aries with Neptune into Aries, there's going to be a much bigger focus after we've just had the North Node in Aries on this area of our life going forward and being mature and manifesting with our own personal identity, which is what Aries rules, and our own personal strength and putting ourselves first above everything and all else, and to pioneer and be right and protect ourselves and others. So hope you've enjoyed this. Yeah, The Bodyguard, literally. And that's funny, I mentioned Saturn and Aries, and I feel like Kevin Costner has Aries and Capricorn mixed in his chart, because he's like very stern and like cold, but at the same, like Capricorn or professional, and yet he can like go there, right? So yeah, so that'll be interesting to see the combo of Capricorn Aries energy when Saturn enters Aries. But I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.